Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Good shot, a beauty.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Absolutely nailed it.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Nicely played. There'll be one run here for them.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Going with spin now. Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Super shot there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Mahmood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Time that brilliantly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Got that away nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
20 runs added there. India are 47 for none. Ashraf from the Paddington end. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these
50
two.
comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership. Great work from these two, really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
Good bit of timing there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Ashraf is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
68 for 1.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back.
For India.
They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Doesn't beat the infield. Could be close.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Just about timed that perfectly.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
End of the over. India are 76 for 1. Ahmed into the attack now from the Paddington end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. India are 80 for 1. Picks the gap perfectly.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Bold! Disturbs the furniture.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Hope gone for not many.
The score is now 84 for 2.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Perfect technique and placement.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. No, no.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Davidson has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
A couple on offer here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are 102 for 2. Gone right through the defences.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Cowper, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
Brilliant diving stop.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Yeah. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Super shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Keeper.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
End of the over. 7 off it. India are 109 for 3.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
No.
Decisive running might have gotten them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Waiting.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Oh, well bowled.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keepers. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Ali from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right in the slot. Probably hit too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Bowler!
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
No!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yeah.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
End of the over.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Nawaz is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the Paddington end.
Yep.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Catch it. Yep.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. Bowler. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. over. India are 155 for 4.
155 for 4.
Salman, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. No.
Could be close.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep. Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
Good return back from the deep. Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ray shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That's the over. India are 174 for 5. Ashraf coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Yep. No! Yeah. Yep.
No shot offered. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
5 runs added in that over. India are 179 for 6.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Loud appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Pitching outside leg and the decision will stand. Certainly no issue with the line.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place. Misses out there on the short wide one.
Salman has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep. Keeper. No.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Becker will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
5 runs added there. India are 187 for 7. 17 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Good. Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
And that marks the end of the match. India have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
Not many would have seen this result coming. I sure didn't. India with a huge upset win here.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.